Good evening. Welcome to ORP TV. It's a special Live at 5 edition on this Super Bowl Sunday. ORP TV, we're coming to you from the JK Auto Repair Studio. JK Auto Repair is, of course, a full-service car care provider located at 2301 West Selmore Road in Ozark, Missouri. Go over and tell Zach Jones, John King, you heard about him here on ORP TV. This is the All Parts Auto Salvage Weekend Race Report. All Parts Auto Salvage with two locations in Springfield. 2600 North Benton is the salvage yard, 425 East Kearney is the parts store. They are a U-Haul rental location, and let them help you fix your car. Last night, Supercross, this is race number 3 of the season in Indianapolis. And again, for those of you not watching Supercross all the time, it's been Saturday, Tuesday, Saturday for the first couple weeks of this. Now they're going to have a long week off before the next race. But last night, 3 in a row for Ken Roczen. If you don't know anything about Ken Roczen, let me tell you, a few years ago, he was slated to be one of the stars. Had a bad wreck, tore up his left arm. Didn't know how severe it was going to be, didn't know if he'd be able to make it back. He made it back. Couple races in, he wrecks, falls, sticks his arm up underneath, through a motorcycle wheel. They thought he was going to lose his arm. He didn't. He came back. He finally got a win last year, and then this year, 3 in a row for Ken Roczen in Indianapolis. Ken Roczen has just been killing it. This is really cool to see. This is Ken Roczen's wife. It is baby there. Super excited. Ken Roczen, 3 straight wins in Indianapolis in the 450 class. You can check the results there in full detail. He is really stretching that lead out a little bit, and he's even left some points on the table. Now, the 250 class, last night, this was set up for Colt Nichols from Muskogee, Oklahoma, to win his 3rd straight. So I thought we were going to have a 2 three-peats going into last night. Well, Colt Nichols was doing everything he could to make that happen. Went down the first turn, goes through the first turn, and then front wheel got into one rut, his back wheel in another. He went down hard. He was in last place after every bike passed him. Well, Colt Nichols made it back to 3rd place. He was flying. He's so much faster than everybody else right now. It's unbelievable. The really good part about that was that his teammate, who won the first Indy race, or first race here recently, was Christian Craig. So this guy, who's by all measures is an old guy in the 250, that's what time I usually get up from my nap at 5 o'clock. Let's go ahead and mark that for the blooper reel. This Christian Craig takes the win. Joe Shimoda last week. I know, Mom, it's almost game time. That's why we're doing this at 5 o'clock. Last week, Joe Shimoda passed by a couple riders that went down and kind of said, I shouldn't have even been on the podium. 19-year-old Asian kid, super, super nice. Well, he earned it this week. 2nd place. So podium finish for Joe Shimoda, and Colt Nichols goes from last all the way to 3rd place. A great finish. And there's a look at Christian Craig with his wife. Great to see these guys really excited with their families. And, of course, the results are there on our page. Polk County RC Raceway in Bolivar had drag racing going on early today. We don't have those results. However, the results from last night, the indoor road course track, the novice class, Paxton Gage with the win, Stock Slash, and trucks, Brandon Clymore. So Brandon Clymore takes a pair of wins last night. 4-wheel drive buggy is Ron Dinwiddie. 2-wheel drive buggy is Super Dave Farrell. And they have another event coming up on February 19th through the 21st. I wanted to make sure that you knew about it. This is the 2021 Missouri Carpeted Off-Road Championship. So it means it'll be inside. This is a 3-day event. It's going to be one of the biggest RC car events in the state. Polk County Raceway in Bolivar, Missouri. It's a really cool place. I highly recommend it. So mark that on your schedule if you want to go check that out. Super Bowl here in just a little bit means NASCAR is getting close. So those of you waiting on NASCAR, saw a lot of people saying what Super Bowl and what racing to start. Well, it starts tomorrow. We got to look here at your schedule. Tomorrow, I'm sorry, Tuesday, the Busch Clash. These are Eastern time, so it's going to be 6 o'clock Eastern time on FS1. FS1 handling most everything for this. Coming up on Wednesday, practice and qualifying for the the NASCAR series. On Thursday, you got the Camping World practice. This will be the first time for Haley Deegan. Going to be making her first practice in a truck. Then you got some of the duels, 6 o'clock Thursday nights. You want to make sure you get home early to catch the duels. ARCA has their practice on Friday, qualifying in the trucks. And then Xfinity, Natalie Decker just signed a ride to run a partial series in the Xfinity series. That's on FS1 at 3:30 in the afternoon. 6:30, there's that first Camping World, the Next Era Energy 250. That'll be on at 6:30. That's on FS1. Coming up on Saturday, 7:30 in the morning. As soon as you wake up, turn on that TV, check out the ARCA qualifying. You got practice. Xfinity's going to have their qualifying final practice this year. Then you've got the Menard series, followed by the Xfinity series on Saturday. And then on Sunday, what it all comes down to, the big game for NASCAR, the Daytona 500. Shoot us a message. Let us know who you got for this one. I know a lot of fans are really pulling for Kyle Larson to do some big things for this year. So let us know who you got winning the Daytona 500. I want to say yesterday we made it up to Bolivar, Missouri. I'm sorry, to Fair Grove for the Racer Swap Meet. This was really a lot of fun. I got a couple pictures, mostly just did a lot of talking. Sold some decals and that kind of thing. Had a lot of fun. Most importantly, I had fun getting to visit with one of my closest friends in the world, Jeff Cowden, and his wife and son, and my buddy Chip Abramovitz and Franklin Hodges, and we just saw all kinds of people up there. So really had a great time. Appreciate all of those of you who came up and saw a lot of people buying a lot of stuff. So good fun yesterday in Fair Grove, Missouri. Got the new poster out here, the new event poster for the second annual Missouri Motocross Hall of Fame coming up on February 27th. That is about 3 weeks away. Presented by JK Auto Repair. Got your sponsors Sigs and Swigs, Angels and Outlaws, All Parts Auto Salvage, and DTA Sports. We've got to have a lot of cool things coming up for this event. We will have the Dirt Life decals there as well. Those are $2 each. Sold quite a few of those yesterday at the Racers Meet. You want to get those. I think we may even have shirts sometime in the future. And we're going to have a lot of the cool shirts. This is not one of the ones we'll have this year, but the Jim Moon style shirts. We've got got a couple surprises for some shirts. Really cool. Bring your money and help support the Missouri Motocross Hall of Fame coming up February 27th. I want to remind you, biggest game of the year coming up here in just a little bit, the Chiefs versus the Buccaneers. No matter what happens, don't drink and drive. Don't be stupid. Be careful with COVID and all that, but more importantly, don't drink and drive. If you've had too much to drink, park your butt there, call a cab, do something, be smart, don't get into a drunken brawl, don't drink and drive, and go Tom Brady. We'll see you back here on Wednesday. Until then, for ORP TV, I'm Stag.